Hey guys, do you have a dormant plants? If so, what do you guys do to speed up that dormancy? Welcome back to my channel. If you guys don't know me yet, my name is Abel and I'm an arid enthusiast where I collect anthuriums and philodendrons. And we are now on my 5th day of my vlog plan challenge. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about a slow grower plants and oftentimes fuzzy that I'm struggling with. And of course, I'm going to be sharing with you my tips on how to care for them and boost them to thrive. So let's start and jump right in. So before I introduce you to my anthuriums, these plants are native from Ecuador and I got it from Ecuagenera. And of course, who does not love Ecuagenera, right? These plants are hemi-epiphytes, which means they are dependent plants that share germination into tree crowns with epiphytes. Like, you know, those orchids that are growing on the trees, that's where they share with. So let me just grab my first anthurium. Okay guys, I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm gonna step back a little bit so you guys can see the whole leaves of this one. So this is my Anthurium Arboretum. I'm not sure if I'm saying it correctly. I got this one last year of June and it came with 5 leaves. But then you guys know that I had a thrips issue, which unfortunately it sucks all the nutrients on the leaves. So I had to remove or had to cut all those leaves and it left me with nothing. Just the stem and a little bit of roots on it. But the roots also got infected, so I had to rinse them all and took it from, you know, the coco coir that I'm using. I've been repotting this one in different growing medium, which I thought I won't be able to revive or bounce back the beauty of this plant. But look at it now, it's thriving. So like I said, I repotted this one many times. What I did on how to revive this plant, I took it from the soil, removed all the leaves, and then washed the roots. And then of course I had to cut some of the root rods. And then I placed it in the water first, I believe. And then I transitioned it after a few weeks into coco coir without perlite. But then thrips came back again because I'm not aware or I didn't know that I still have some plants that are infected. And you know, those thrips are jumping into different plants that I had. So I have to take it out from the coco coir again and back into the water. So when I see the roots are growing, I decided to, of course, check all the plants that I have that are infected, and then I remove them all, pretty much, those precious ones that I'm telling you guys. The roots are slowly multiplying, so I decided to place it in the moss with the bark on it and of course perlite. So it's been a while now. Probably about 4 months ago, it shoot one leaf, and this is the old leaf. And then I decided to place it in my clear box, and that's where I got this one like few months ago, about a couple of months ago. And I let it out. I placed it here on the wall, but then I noticed it's not really thriving well outside because I don't have a good humidity in my place. So I decided to place it back into the box. And you guys, after a couple of weeks now, look at that. I have a new growth that is popping out. So I'm very happy. I never watered this plant after placing it inside of the box, and you guys, you can feel, if you guys are here, you can feel that it's still kind of wet inside. So I'm just leaving as it is. But I did fertilize this one together with some of my Tetrasperma, and I think what boosts this plant to thrive is my Gringo Rasta as well. So fertilizing your plant and at the same time placing it in a good humidity place, that's why this plant is thriving now. So crossing my fingers to have this plant to thrive more. So I'm gonna show you how it looks like closer. You guys can see the leaf texture are very velvety, and of course the contrast of the veins are very prominent. And this is how it looks like for their roots. And that's the new leaf that is coming in. There we go. And like I said, I'm using cocoa core together with bark inside and a little bit of perlite on top. So this is the next plant that I have. You guys have seen this one many times in my videos. Some of my videos, this plant were on the wall. I don't know, my camera is not really focusing well. So this one is my Anthurium Crystalline. Like I said, I got this one from Ecuador as well. And this is the old leaf. When it arrived, it came in 2 leaves. But then the other one, because of probably a trip issue, the leaf is turning brown, so I had to remove it. So it left me for quite some time this leaf over here. And you guys, I struggled a lot too, because the thrips, as you guys can see this, it has this, you know, discoloration, like a brown discoloration on the sinus area. The thrips were here hiding on the back of the leaf, so I had to remove this one from the cocoa core again and then rinse it with, I think I've used the hydrogen peroxide, and then place it right into the box, a separate box. I don't want to get the other plant got infected, so it took me a while to have this new big leaf over here. So like the marmoratum, this crystallinum, I had to dig it out from cocoa core and then rinse the roots and then place it in the water. Then after that, I ran out of cocoa core, so I had to place it in a pro mix, but lots of perlites on top. Then I place it in the box as well, but like I said, a separate box just for the other plant not to get infected. Not really sure if this plant don't have a thrips anymore, so I'm just, you know, being cautious. But after placing it into the box, this one came out and actually bigger than this one. And you guys, I've been keeping this one in the box, but you know, I'm like taking this out once in a while just to get air. And look guys, I don't know if you can see that tiny growth. It's slowly growing now. And see, it is also velvety. The veins are more prominent compared to the marmoratum, and you guys can see the veins are very visible. That's how it looks like. There we go. And like I said, this is bigger than my face, and I'm keeping this one inside the box together with the marmoratum, because I'm pretty sure that these 2 plants don't have any more thrips, because I've done everything I could. So as you guys can see, the perlite on top, and this one is the pro mix. I'm kind of scared because, you know, the soil looks like soggy inside, and I don't want to have this plant to get root rot. But I'm being cautious when watering this plant, because even though anthuriums love watering and moisture every time, for this one, if you're using the soil, sometimes they get muddy and soggy, so you don't want to have your plants to get root rot. But like I said, I'm placing it inside of the box, so I'm not watering at the moment, because as you guys know, when the water builds or evaporates inside of the clear box or box, it runs down and it condenses the water, and that it reabsorbs the plants, and that's where the water and moisture coming from. So I'm going to show you the clear box that I'm using, so you guys know, or you have an idea what I'm talking. So guys, this is the clear box that I'm talking to you, and I bought it from IKEA, which is, I believe it cost me $11. And I'm gonna show you a closer look, the moisture inside. And be very careful, because this is very easy to remove. I mean, the lid is very easy to remove, so when you're placing your plant, you don't want to get the air coming inside. So what I normally do, I place something on top just to, you know, just to compress and not to get the lid come off easily. So that's how it looks like when I place my plants inside. It's actually pretty big, but I'm not gonna open it, guys. Which, you know, it's enough to place these two plants over there. So yeah. So guys, that's all pretty much what I do for these anthuriums that I'm struggling with. My number one tip, place it in a clear box, or you can also place it in a glass or a terrarium, as long as there is no air coming in and out, just to have a good moisture inside. My tip number two, make sure to place this one in a bright space, because even though these plants are sensitive to light and it can scorch the leaves, as long as it's shaded, these plants will thrive. Like for me, I'm placing this one in our south facing window, where, you know, a powerful sunlight is coming through, and I don't see any problem with it, which it actually helps to produce or create more moisture inside, because it's very humid, right? It's really hot inside, and I guess that helps my plants to thrive more. And my tip for number three, you can also boost the growth for this plant by using fertilizer. Like what I did, I've used my Gringo Rasta Funky Bloom, but you guys know I couldn't find this one in the store anymore. Like, I've asked the manager what happened, and he said he couldn't import the products here in Canada. So I went checked it online in Amazon. You guys, it's sold out. Like, I couldn't find it, so I'm kind of worried because I don't know where to find it. I went to their website, but I don't see the 054 exactly. But of course they have different fertilizer, but I just want to use the same products that I am using here, which I'm running out of stock. Like, I'm really running out of stock, and I don't know what to do. So if you guys have a source, again, the fertilizer that I'm using is Gringo Rasta Funky Bloom, and it has 054 on it. So if you know where to find that fertilizer, let me know, help me, comment down below. So guys, that's all for these slow grower fuzzy plants that I have. Thank you again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram, Abel's Plant. And until then, I'll see you on my next video. Bye!